game collecting. I'm a collector at heart. I love having physical copies, and I figured since a lot of YouTube channels do it, and I don't know how many views this is going to get, but a lot of people do recent pickups and show you what they've been picking up over the month or every few months, and I figured I've picked up a few games recently. Let's show you. Now, as eagle-eyed viewers or eagle-eyed listeners would know, today's video is supposed to be a PlayStation 1 challenge video where I played PlayStation 1 for a week. Now, while I am currently still busy doing that, it's actually Tuesday today, and I'll probably do that video next week because of the contents of this box. It kind of helps me go into that. So I'm going to put that over there, little spoilers, and show you what I've been collecting up until this point. Now, starting off with Simpsons skateboarding. I actually bought this. It could have even been last year or right at the beginning of the year, but my mate bought this for me and he stays in Cape Town, and I just haven't had a chance to get it delivered to me, but eventually we did it because he's helping me with another project, and I can't wait to show you guys that. That's going to be really cool. But I eventually did pick up the Simpsons skateboarding and got it here. It is complete. It's got the manual, it's got the game, and while I think it has the incorrect case, we are going to solve that problem. I do have a donor case for it, so we will sort that out. Then I went down to my, if you want to call it, my hometown area or home province state. I don't know where most of you are. In South Africa, we call them provinces. In America, you'd probably call them a state. And I went to one of my local game stops there, or game stores there, that I like picking up games from. And you will have seen some of these in a few weeks ago video. And that is Metal Gear Acid for the PSP. Really, really cool looking game. We played a bit on the TV for the playing PlayStation or playing PSP on TV video that we did a couple weeks ago. And then the other one is Assassin's Creed Liberation on the PS Vita. Now, the PS Vita is a console that is relatively expensive to collect for, and I'm very slowly but surely putting some good dents in my collection. Don't know if you can see her there. Luna's back. And Assassin's Creed Liberation was one of those that Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation was one of those that I really wanted to pick up. What are you doing? Hey, don't bite the couch. That's naughty. Anyways, actually she put a carrot inside. As you can see, there's a little bit of writing on here. Don't worry about that. I'll show you some overlays. That's really easy to come off. I just haven't gotten around to doing it. So those are the 3 games that I picked up outside of this box, and this box is what I'm really excited to get into. So if we put these games on the side, get an opener, or knife I should say, not an opener, and we just, I don't want to show you my details. And I bought this from a guy that I've been buying from for quite a while. Love doing business with him. If you're in South Africa, I highly recommend doing business with him. He has really good prices on quite a few PlayStation things. He's not a massive reseller. He doesn't stock everything. So it's basically what he has at the time that he can sell. And most of the time, that's really good stuff for me. So, pulling out all of these, I'll show you my details, and just got bubble wrap. Love the way he packages stuff, really awesome. And you'll see that we've put a pretty big dent in my Vita collection. So, we have Little Big Planet PS Vita, can't wait to hop into this. We then also have Rayman Origins for the PS Vita. These all look amazing. And finally on the Vita, we have Mortal Kombat. Now, I've been dying to play this Mortal Kombat, and I don't have a PS3, so I haven't been able to play this yet. I'm super excited to hop into this version of the game. Now, as I said, there is a game in here that kind of postpones this week's video, and that is, oh, I'm so excited for this. That is Jurassic Park The Lost World, or The Lost World Jurassic Park, however you want to look at it. Now, he did tell me about the crack, don't worry. I knew about the crack going into this, and in South Africa, it's kind of common to see these cracks. I think these cases are quite brittle, even though I think these are probably my favorite looking type of cases in the whole PlayStation library. I love the PlayStation wording there, and on the top as well. I think these are such awesome cases. And yeah, whenever I can, I'll try to pick up PS1 games. Now, it is complete with a manual, which is amazing. And damn, dude, you package these things so well. Love it. Just put bubble wrap in there. The disc looks really good. I think the camera's going to pick that up. And yeah, this is why I've postponed the video. I want to play a bit of this in addition to another game that I've been playing. I'm not going to tell you which games I'm playing at the moment. Gotta wait and see for next week. But yeah, as you can see, we've done some decent pickups here. We've made some good dents in 2 of my collections that are actually looking the most, I think sparse is the word, that I haven't put too much dents in. My Vita collection, I had 5 games, and my PS1 collection, I also only had 5 games. Now my Vita collection has gone up to 8 games, and my PlayStation 1 has gone up to 6. I would love to do a massive dent in the PS1. I think the PS1 library is so cool. Oh my goodness, my dog's eating a carrot on my couch. That's going to be lovely to clean up. But yeah, I'd love to do a massive dent into my PS1 collection and into the PS Vita collection. Now, something that I haven't really spoken about that I would really like to speak about now is how I plan on collecting for my systems. All of my systems at the moment, I have under 100 games on for each of them. And I think I want my cap to be 100 games. Now, there is sort of a specific reason. I just like the round number of it. I want 100 games per PlayStation system. So for PS1, 100 games, PS2, 100, PS3, 100, PS4, 100, and PS5, 100. And then obviously when the PS6 comes out, hopefully there's still some physical games. That'll also be sort of like 100. Now, I think I have spoken about this in a video a long time ago, and I can't really say why I have that particular desire. And for the PSP and PS Vita, I think I'll limit it to 50, just because there are some great games, but a lot of them get ported over, and I think I prefer playing them on the console systems. And I really don't know why I want to do it like that. It's just something that I've always thought. It's some way that I want to collect. It's the way I want to limit myself, and that way your backlog is not always too massive. Now, I don't know how I will deal with duplication events, like where it's cross-generation. Do I want it on both generations? Probably not. Do I want to get Mortal Kombat on PS3 as well? Rayman Origins I know is on PS4. Do I want to get the PS4 one as well? What about games like Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation, where they did remasters and they packaged it on PS4 as well? Do I want to then go and pick those up again? I don't really particularly think so. I think if it's a portable system, I don't want to duplicate it, or I do want to duplicate it, sorry. And then if it's home systems, I think I would rather get the more up-to-date, more next-gen version. With some exceptions, like I think the only one that I can really think of right now is The Witcher 3. I know that it was released originally on PS4, and I played it digitally. I really want to get a physical copy of The Witcher 3 with the slipcover and the map and all of that inside. And then maybe I'll get a PS5 version, or I'll just play the PS5 version digitally. I'm not entirely sure about that yet. Those are the complications. Those are where some of the things are like, how do you do it? Also, do you buy the collections on PS3 for PS2 games, or do you buy the PS2 games? So like the Sly Cooper collection, I haven't made a dent in that. I haven't tried collecting that yet. So do I just buy the Sly Cooper collection on PS3 and not get the physical games on PS2? I feel like that's a good trade-off in those circumstances. Or my God of War collections. I have God of War collection on PS Vita and PS3, and I have the physical, I don't know why I keep saying physical, but I have the PS2 versions as well. Now, do I just limit myself to the one mobile version, or one portable version, and one console version like the PS3, and then get rid of the PS2 copies? I don't know. It's all things that I have to figure out, all things that I will go through eventually. I know the PS2, so I have a spreadsheet showing which games I wish to collect for each system. Most of them aren't maxed out, but the PS2 version is pretty much on 99 or 100. So there are games where I'll be like, okay, maybe I can take these out because I do have the collection, and then play them on the collection versions, and then open up more space for the PS2 version. Open up more space on the PS2 list to add in to that 100 games. But those are stories for another day. I just hope you guys enjoy the video, and you will like, subscribe, and stay tuned for next week's video, where we will be doing the PS1. I'm not going to call it a challenge because I still engage in my PS5 and play on my PS5. My PS5 is actually my main media center, so we watch all of our shows on there, so the PS5 does get turned on quite often. So it's not like I'm only using the PS1, but I'm more actively trying to engage with PS1 games and trying to play on there. So I hope you'll join me for that next week, and other than that, I hope you enjoy your weekend and you're playing something awesome. Cheers.